You're listening to The Daily Nugget. It's dnugget.com for Entertainment Saturday, June 7th. Welcome. I'm Jen. Andy, Sam, and Janelle are here as well.
Hello, hello, hello. It is
Hi.
Entertainment Saturday. And if you ever found a rare gold medal from an old Olympics, hold on to it. Don't send it. Don't give it to the thrift store where we don't know if they're going to wash it or not.
True.
Learned that yesterday.
Gross.
A rare gold medal from the 1904 Olympics in St. Louis has been sold at auction. How much would you buy a Olympic gold medal, Janelle?
Zero. I have no need for one. I'm sorry.
Well, 20, give me 20. Is anybody give me 20? Can you give me 20? Anybody want 20?
Anybody 20, 25, 25, anybody go 25.
$2.
All right. I would love to be one of those auctioneers at some point in my life.
Hey, you can't just go la 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 la.
Yeah, I know. I already talk for a living and talk really fast, so I feel like there's an opening there. There's a possibility.
Oh.
All right. This is what the 19. Get my head in there. So that is the gold medal from 1904, the St. Louis Olympics.
This is back when they wore snakes while they were doing their Olympic.
Yeah, for the see that's something that dude should have also washed before he put on. Let's see. So it sold at auction for over $500,000.
Wow.
Now, I think it's probably actually gold, right?
Yeah. So it's
as
probably
opposed to nowadays. No one knows really exactly how many 1904 Olympic gold medals are still out there. Of the roughly 100 gold medals awarded in St. Louis, many have been lost to time or are tucked away in private collections and museums. Now, here's the thing. I haven't wondered about that. You hear these stories about like people finding this. I don't know who had this and who sold it. But you ever hear those stories of like someone's at a garage sale and they find like a Rembrandt or something. You're like, how does that happen? You know, doesn't that just blow your mind that something so valuable, somebody else looks at it and goes, this was in grandma's attic. I guess we should sell it at the thrift store or something. Or
somebody let it go.
Yeah.
Had no idea what it was. Yeah.
On this diary, it says belonged to a lady named Anne Frank.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah,
I think they would have Googled it or something before they sold it.
Well, I'm sure, and I don't know who sold it, so I'm sure this person knew what they had. But I'm just saying, you know, it's usually artwork where someone will buy it at a thrift store or a garage sale, and then it's worth millions of dollars. And you're like, how did that person not know? I'm gonna find an example because there's a lot of them. Because I whenever I do garage sailing, I've just given up on garage sailing. I used to, you know, and I feel like Jen and Janelle, you guys could probably speak better to this. I used to do the slow drive-by. I don't even do that anymore. I'm like, you know, I just don't have.
I'm more into estate sales now.
Oh.
And we went to one a week ago. Like, I love estate sales. I really got into it several years ago. My best friend and I, before she moved, we had a joint estate sale together. It was fantastic. But just last weekend or so, my husband and I stopped at one and we had this talk. Like, we went past it a couple times. We were like, it says estate sale. It says like some interesting things, but the outside looks like a haunted house and there's nobody nearby. So we don't have any witnesses.
Right.
So we circled the block a couple times. We've got our son with us and we're like, okay, let's just go in. If we need to, we'll yell really loud and run. Just pick them up and go. We go inside. It wasn't as bad, but everything had been in storage for at least 50 years. Like super old, like, and
Had
we're
a
not
nice
into like vintagey type
aroma
stuff.
to it, I'm sure.
I found some records. And we found a table that happened to be thrown in that was like newer. But everything else was just old. Yes.
Old junk.
And dusty and dirty.
Yes. And like old beauty products you'd never use.
Ugh.
Like,
Ew.
why are they here? Brushes
I
and
still has
perfume.
lead in
And who knows?
Jeez.
I felt bad for the lady, but
my brother and sister-in-law, they actually will go to thrift stores and they do this as a side gig and they're actually really good at it. They will find things that are worth money on eBay and they resell it on eBay. and they've made thousands of dollars doing this.
Wow.
And she says you would not believe the things that will sell well, like pens or pencils from fancy hotels will sell for, you buy it for what, 50 cents? It's 10 or 20 bucks, stuff like that.
Crazy.
She has a whole list of things. Like she has a list of DVDs that are so rare that if she ever sees one, it will sell for like 100 something bucks. But I just think that's just so much time. I feel like, Jen, you do it because you like it, right? It's not because I'm going to make money on it.
Like, I kind of have had those thoughts of like, I could probably resell some stuff. I find some good stuff. But now there's so many people like that like for the content or for the money, they're going in and they're scavenging everything and there's nothing left. Like, it's not as fun anymore.
There's
do it. Mm-hmm.
There's a new store that opened up near us called Da Bins. And it's basically a whole bunch of Amazon returns. And on the first day, I think it's like $10. Everything in the bin is $10. And then each day it goes down $2. Or maybe every other day it goes down $2. And eventually gets down to like $4. And then on Thursday, they just close shop and restock. And we went on the second day, and it was just chaos. Everyone's I got pushed. Well, a small older woman attempted to push me out of the way.
You're like, lady.
Well, she looked at me like, "Why aren't you moving?" I'm just like, "Lady, I'm twice your size."
Yeah, don't play.
And I'm standing here.
Yeah.
That's why.
And you're obviously not going to move me.
I've heard about these stores, Sam. I feel like, does it feel like you're just trying to rummage through the Walmart DVD bin? Like
It
the
does.
bargain DVD bin?
Only everything's labeled.
Okay.
So like
a little better.
There's a whole bunch of different like aisles of bins, and they all have signs that say like home goods, electronics, or beauty products. The beauty products had probably the weirdest stuff in it. I did see a couple of really good finds. But it's only on the first day. And if you're willing to get there early, stand in line for a little bit, and be willing to and be quick about it.
All things that are not us.
Yeah,
early,
I'm not willing to
quick.
I would get angry so fast at somebody trying to push me around. Like I would probably get arrested.
Nope, not worth it. Not worth it. And I feel like that store can't last forever because it's going to turn into the same thing why Walmart doesn't do Black Friday deals anymore. Remember that time when someone got run over and died?
Well, somebody died, yeah.
And so that was kind of the end of the Black Friday deals.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's not worth it.
No.
And they probably didn't say that it's not worth it because someone died. It's not worth it because their lawyer said you couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah.
They don't care someone got run over.
It's Walmart. It happens every day. You just don't hear about it.
It is. Well, I was going to make a joke about being detained at Walmart, but I won't. It's nuggethatemail@gmail.com.
You didn't have to, Andy.
You're
You
still on the
already
naughty
did.
list, Walmart. Let us know about your bestest thrift store find.